We are bikepacking 2,500 miles across Europe from London to Istanbul, Turkey. In this video, we have a wild 24 hours in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Tonight was crazy.
Where we sleep in one of the strangest places yet. We also hop back to Croatia, where the sufferfest continues. Look at the sweet face here.
We're the sweetest dog at this guest house. She loves attention. Oh. I'm probably being a bit extra, but I'm gonna filter the water. I don't know if it's safe here. Good morning, everyone. We are just packing up from our little farmhouse stay. We have a new spare back tire. This is because my front tire looks like it's gonna die soon.
Actually, all of our tires are looking pretty dead except for my front one, which I had replaced. I feel like there's a pretty good chance that one of our tires is going to die, and if it does, we'll have it ready to go.
And now that we've seen the remote places we're gonna go through, I think it's good we were extra careful.
Yeah.
Hi, doggy. Alex found out my tires were 22 PSI. That might explain why I was slow going yesterday. We're gonna try to get going. Alex is just finishing pumping my tires that were really low. We have some storm clouds today. So we're trying to beat the storm to the nearest town that's only 8 miles away. I feel like I'm kind of in tune with storms at this point. I can tell one's gonna come because of the wind.
The terrain here is super flat. It's just like fields of corn and the occasional small village. And we can just really bust out these miles, like 15, 16 miles an hour without breaking a sweat. It is very beautiful out here, very remote. Feels a lot different than the other parts of our trip.
Alright, we just got to Seac and we are taking a little break at a cafe because that's how we roll. And we got this cake. They had a whole thing full of cakes, so we had to try it.
Is it like a cheesecake?
It's a cream cake.
Wow.
My type of cake. With like multiple types of cream. That's really good.
First, before leaving town, we're gonna stop by an ATM and then a grocery store. We're also gonna go to a bakery. Basically just left the bakery and then it started raining.
All right, 5 minutes later and it's bright and sunny and we're headed out. No. Hey, hey.
Just come, honey, come on. Just leave him alone.
He's gonna try to come after me.
No, I know. That's why I'm going after him. That's why I turned around.
Thank you. Whew. That's the first aggressive dog we've experienced. We've heard more to come. Wow. I don't know if I caught that on the GoPro, but that was just a broken down house with a bunch of goats and dogs. Wow. I didn't expect to see this in Croatia.
More rain.
Starting to come down. It looks like it's clear skies up ahead though, so I feel like maybe we could outrace it. What do you think?
I doubt it.
really coming down.
Hi, Geese. You're big. About 38 miles in for the day, and over the past 5 miles or so, it's been just so quiet. No cars, just a few birds.
It's weird because you don't know if they're gonna be friendly or not out here. Hi, puppy.
So the problem that we have is that wild camping is not allowed in Croatia. And there's like nothing in between here and for a long time. So I don't know where to stay tonight. There's not even a hint of anything, not even any campgrounds.
Say we just go, and if worse comes to worse, we ask a farmer.
I guess so. We gotta get going.
Bye, pup-pups. All right, let's hit the road.
All right. We are about to enter our 11th country of the trip, Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's just over the bridge. We will be leaving the EU.
We're officially in the 11th country of our trip, Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's exciting because this also marks my 50th country I've ever been to in the world. So crazy to think about. I literally never thought this would happen. I did not grow up in a family that grew up traveling. Our idea of traveling was going to the Oregon coast a couple times a year, and I'm from the Portland, Oregon area. And this is my second time filming this because we tried filling it out at the sign, and so we filmed this whole thing, and then the police asked us to delete it off with this nice camera because apparently we were not allowed to because we were in the Schengen area.
Well, because only a press is allowed for whatever reason.
Yeah, we aren't press apparently with our YouTube channel. But anyways, it's exciting, guys. Country 11 of this trip, 50 of my lifetime. This reminds us of sub-Saharan Africa. We both have spent time there, and just these massive fields with this beautiful sunset behind me.
Doesn't make any sense. Like this should not be reminding me of Mozambique, but it completely does.
Bosnia sunsetting.
We're looking for a campsite, but I think this is all farmland, so we might need to ask a farmer.
This was the start of a wild goose chase trying to find a place to camp. It should be noted that there were no hotels or campgrounds nearby.
How are you keeping your cool? Right now, I want to kill all the mosquitoes.
I'm moving around.
Oh, they're eating me alive.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna risk it here, or are we gonna ask a farmer?
Seems kind of exposed. Let's just keep going.
Okay. Private property, it says.
You sure?
Yeah. We need to find a campsite. It's getting really dark. Hopefully we can find something here soon.
Dobar dan.
Dobar dan. Do you speak English?
Nein, Deutsch.
Deutsch. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Wir suchen einen Platz für Camping.
Ach so, ja, nur aber bei Wasser, ganz unten. Oder vorne bei der Kirche. So gerade und gleich so links.
Okay.
Okay?
Or that you said by Bassa?
Ja,
Sava.
Sava.
Okay.
Ja, genau.
Okay, that's the
aber-
river up there.
Aber da sind die Mücken. Sehr viele Mücken.
Oh, okay, ja.
Ja.
Ich
Bei
verstehe.
Wasser.
Ja. Okay.
Aber bei der Kirche.
Okay.
Okay.
Dankeschön.
Bitte schön.
And is he possible, or sorry, Spanish?
Wasser.
Ja.
Wasser?
Haben Sie Wasser?
Ja, sicher.
Thank
Komm,
you.
na, alles gut. Komm, sicher.
It's all good. Do you have any more you need?
Yeah, this guy right here.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is the church. There's a gate, we might just be able to open it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Feels a little weird, doesn't it?
No.
That feels very strange.
I mean, I think it'd be nice if we could ask somebody, but I don't know who we'd ask. So Alex just checked the store, but they were too busy. So he's gonna check a bar. We just don't know if this is like a known thing that you can just camp at churches in Bosnia. I don't know. Hey puppy, you're keeping me company while Alex is calling? Yeah.
There's no options around here. There's no wild camping. It's all private property and fields. The guy over here told me that they don't allow camping at the church, or he's wrong. I don't really know. We could go up to the river, which is 3 miles away, but I don't even know if there's gonna be camping options there.
It's getting really dark. And my battery light is dead, we just realized on here. Well, if anything were to cheer Alex up, it'd be a couple of doggy friends. Does that cheer your mood?
I'm still really stressed.
Right down there.
No, we're not gonna go right down there to pitch a tent.
I mean, either way, we're gonna get eaten alive.
After biking in the dark for some time, we ended up flagging down this farmer.
Wait, do you speak English?
And attempting to explain our situation.
Tent? Sleeping?
And although we couldn't fully understand each other, he told us to follow him back towards town.
You're saying to follow him?
I think we just follow him, yeah.
Okay.
So our wild goose chase continued back to where it started.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. I think I just sprained my ankle. Honey, I think I just sprained my ankle.
Another night where it's late and we have no idea what's going on and we're just following some guy into the dark.
The nice farmer eventually introduced us to a young couple who spoke some English and said they would help us find a place to camp.
Really watch your footing.
Oh my goodness. What are we walking? Well, guys, we wanted an adventure, didn't we?
Out there, there's a big hole.
Tonight was crazy.
We decided to go up to the Sava River, which was 3 or 4 miles away. Couldn't find a campsite, so we ran into this guy driving some kind of tractor machine thing right where we were thinking of camping. I think the gist that he was getting at is that we shouldn't go further because it's all like thick forest and there's not going to be good camping, and that we should go back to the town. On the way back, we ran into a younger couple. They were able to help guide us to this football, as in soccer field.
What's funny about this though, this is so much better than wild camping because we have a toilet, we have running water, and we have Wi-Fi. So the teenager knew exactly where to put us, that, you know, we'd have all these things. Thank you, Stefan, if you ever see this.
Anyway, my arm's getting tired, so let's go to bed.
Good morning, everyone, from our tent that we hardly slept in last night. There are a lot of stray animals in this part of the world. We've heard wild dog packs, and then we heard kitty at one point just screaming its head off. Roosters now ever since the last hour, I guess. We'll see how today goes on 3 hours of sleep or whatever we got. There's just no camping options out here, and Alex might lose his mind if we have to go through another last night again.
No more following around some random stranger in the dark.
Alright, we're gonna pack up. Alright guys, we are packed up now. We're debating crossing back into Croatia. I hate just being in Bosnia for so little, but the lack of infrastructure I think is gonna be a real challenge. So we're gonna go get some caffeine in us first, most important thing, and then hit the road. Gosh, we need to check ourselves for ticks after this field. Okay, let's do a quick tick check. Nothing like getting your adrenaline pumped first thing in the morning by a crazy dog chasing after you. Whew, that just happened. Alex goes into protector mode and handles it. He handles dogs much better than me because he loves dogs. Even if they're mean, which I don't understand. Super beautiful sunrise. It's getting colder and colder. We just saw one cafe was closed. We're hoping the next is open and that they'll accept credit cards because we didn't take out any Bosnia currency, we realized. And if we're leaving today, it doesn't make sense to. I love biking in the early morning. We hardly ever get out very early, but whenever we do, I'm always glad. Second cafe we tried ended up not being a cafe. So Google Maps led us astray. There was a man who spoke German there, so I don't know why Alex's German is coming in handy. Yeah, there's lots of mosque here, guys. Look at that.
The fog is so thick here. Really can't see too far in front of us. I really hope the cars behind us can see us.
Guys, I'm worried it's a hazard. I can literally feel the fog on my face. I have a leak.
I think you need sealant in there, which I have. I just replacing it is not something that I have the patience for right now. I'm so hungry. I've already started digging in. I'm almost halfway done.
Haven't even started.
Yeah, we just didn't have time to stop for breakfast this morning, and there was just nowhere to stop. So now we finally found a place 15 miles later, so we're eating breakfast.
Yeah. So far in general, just some observations is that starting in Croatia is when we noticed there wasn't a lot of good bike lanes. And then it's just kind of progressively gone worse. Really cool striped church ahead. Gosh, I kind of want to check it out. We stopped by this really unique looking striped church on the outside, which reminds me of the candy cane church we saw in the other town. This is very interesting. The wood's very heavily carved, which I like. It's kind of ornately carved. I feel like it's different than the Slovenian churches and different than a lot of the ones we saw in Western Europe. We think this might be immigration already. That was short-lived. I feel kind of sad that we didn't do Bosnia justice, but we're gonna have to come back here someday for sure and probably explore the mountain area, which I've heard is beautiful.
So this river here, I think it's the Sava River, is basically the geographical border between Bosnia and Croatia. So in front, that's Croatia on the other side, and behind me is Bosnia Herzegovina. Republic of Hrvatska, Croatia.
Well, so far this road's much better than the roads in Bosnia. There's some sort of poop hanging off my grill, it looks like. Alex is having to take a look at my tire again. Seems to be struggling. I just wonder if you should just put the sealant in there, babe.
Liz's tire pressure dropped, so there's probably a leak somewhere. So I need to put some more sealant in, and then hopefully it'll be okay. While I fixed Liz's bike, Liz went looking for a restroom and ended up meeting this really nice lady.
Živio.
All right, guys, that was one of those just magical travel moments. I suddenly had the urge to go to the bathroom, like really, really bad. And I asked this old lady if there was a toilet anywhere nearby. And then she's like, oh no, this woman has a cafe. Alex had to translate all this because she spoke German. And there's a woman who has a cafe in her house, essentially. So I ended up going there. Then we got some we felt like, oh, we needed to get something, because we needed to use the toilet. And so we sat down with her though, and she was awesome. We sat and chatted with her for a long time. And then she showed us her pigs.
Anna.
I see geese. And then her kitties. It's a kitten.
Hello, little kitten.
It was just such a fun experience. She at first refused to let us pay, and then Alex insisted, and so she's like, oh, like €2. So it was just such a fun experience. I loved her. This is why you shouldn't rush a tour, in my opinion, because if we were stressing out so badly about getting somewhere on time, then you don't have room for these kind of like magical travel moments. So that's why I would recommend trying to take your time, allow some flexibility in your schedule if you're going to do a tour for magical moments like that.
She was also telling us that the reason why a lot of people here speak German is because they'll often go to Germany to work and then they'll come back here. Looks to me like it's left. Don't just go for it. I really hope this is right. What is this? Oh God. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's this? Hang on. Wow. Are you okay?
I see the spider!
Honey, just keep your cool.
It's right there! Get it off! Get it off! It's on the GoPro! Get it away from my bag. Is it off?
I think so.
Oh gosh.
You'll be fine.
This bridge just collapsed.
It is completely collapsed. I don't think we can make it across there.
Alex is testing it out, which seems reckless. Oh, you went across though.
That's where I draw the line. I don't think this is a good idea. This is a huge reroute though. Huge. We basically have to go all the way back to, almost all the way back to the border.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Wait, let's try one of those side trails that we saw.
There's nothing.
Are you sure those little side trails we saw? We saw one literally that went that way. So we're struggling, trying to find an alternative route. One thing you should know about us is that Alex uses his navigation on his technology, always. I tend to visualize things. I see a trail here that I feel like might go around it. Because it's not on Alex's map, he doesn't want to try it. But I'm making him try it, so we'll see. Who's right?
So it turns out we definitely should not go that way because there's a sign posted down there with like a skull and big red letters on it and says mines. So we definitely shouldn't go that way.
Alex?
What?
Oh my goodness. Do you see how smug he's being? He told me to turn on the camera and didn't even tell me what the end result was. Smug person.
Itching all over the place. So I think this road will take us to the highway. Unfortunately, our little travel adventure has come to an end for now. I think just because of the wars that they've had around here, some of this area is just not really safe because there still could be active mines lying around from the wars in the 90s.
Hi, doggies.
So many of these houses are abandoned. Looks like they were, maybe construction began on them at some point, but then they abandoned the project, or maybe the people just left town. I see signs everywhere saying for sale.
We got to our hotel, unpacked our bikes, and called it a night. On the next episode, we experience so much trail magic as we finish our time biking across Croatia.
So we are officially in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We're officially in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Is that right?
There's no Nia, it's Herzegovina.
Herzegovina. All right, we're officially in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Herzegovina.
Alex should really do these things.